All right, welcome back in. We're here at Appalachian, and Coach, you guys, massive victory last week. You took on Raglan. Final been 39-16, something around that ballpark.
34-19.
34-19. Huge win. You had to have that one to set up this week, which is the even bigger ball game. Really, I know each week it keeps growing, but you're sitting here at 8-0. Your highest ranking in school history, or tied for the highest ranking in school history. Take us back to last week, Coach, and how it all transpired.
Like I said, we went down to Raglan. They pulled a little bit of stuff out we hadn't seen before. Got us on a double pass early. We got behind, had to grind it out a little bit, and gave up another score that come out of a timeout and told our DB, said, hey, heads up, watch it. We have a 10th grader he's special. We actually called out what was actually fixing to happen, and he was nowhere to be found. It wasn't him.
His ankles broke though on that same play.
So then, like I said, then they had another touchdown they got on us, but we grounded out pretty good. Caldwell stepped up, ran the ball for a little over 200 yards, and threw the ball for about 150. Receivers, handled the ball well. Other two running backs, just kept kind of by committee with Braden gone. Our line did a good job up front, kind of controlled the ball. And like I said, was able to grind it out, come out 34-19.
How awesome is that to have a line that you can kind of lean on when you need them? Because they can change that line of scrimmage. Their pad levels usually flat back and low, and they do a lot of good things very violently up front, so to speak. How awesome is that to be able to lean on that?
It's incredible to have a line, and we've been fortunate to have that the last 2 years. And the records we've had, two of our guys this year, Jason Talbert, one of them, was on that line last year. We lost 3 quality offensive linemen last year, and Jason Eli Beard was part of that line. And like I said, we got 5 seniors this year, but we was able to get some depth built in, and we've been able to do that a little bit this year because we've got up in a few games and been able to play some of those younger guys more reps. So hopefully we can continue that line carrying on in the future, because I'm an offensive line guy myself, and if your offensive line is terrible, not going to have a whole lot of success.
I agree 100% with that. I'll talk to the guys for a second. Guys, how's it feel, first of all, to get that W last week and set up this massive game this week, but to be ranked as high as you ever have here at Appalachian, or at least tied for it? How does it feel?
It feels good to be like part of school history, setting records. We did a little bit last year, but this year I think we're going to go even further. Coming into Raglan, we knew they were athletic, and it was going to be rough. This week we really got to focus in because they're big and athletic too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it feels great. We didn't have the best game Friday. Up front, we didn't play our game. We was not as physical as we usually are. And we got to be physical this week. They averaged probably 250 across the line. I mean, they're going to weigh more than us, but I guarantee you we'll probably out-physical them. Because, I've seen all your podcasts. Everybody says that we're physical, and I believe we're physical too. So, as long as we play Appalachian football, we're not going to have a problem.
Right back with you right here. This game coming up is as big as it gets. For region standings, everything pretty much. What's your mindset heading into this week?
Just trying to keep everybody level-headed. 8-0 is amazing, perfect, can't get any better, but we can't roll over Woodville because Woodville, they historically aren't very good, but this year they're a whole different team.
They're different.
They have one loss to an undefeated North Side Mountain team. They're not the same as they've been. They're looking to win. So
yeah,
we got to go out, play our game. It's going to be a good game.
Same question for you.
Yeah, we just got to keep our heads screwed on straight because, they're not the same Woodville team that we're used to. They're a lot better. They got a few good athletes that game-changing.
Yeah. Coach, what have you seen from them when you've watched film on them? Because they do look different and they play different.
And watching their films and their schemes, they're a lot like us. They're big up front, have a dominant group up front, controls the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They got some skill guys that can really hurt you in space, and they go hard. They're more physical than they've been in the past. And Coach Poles he's done a great job with those guys up there. And the thing about it is he don't have a lot of seniors and doing really well. So it's one of those we've really got to focus. But a lot, like I said, a lot of their schemes and stuff, we can see ourselves in them.
Yeah.
Because they'll run the spread and kind of shift in and out some 2x2, 1x3 stuff. But like I said, Coach Poles, his staff's done a great job, and like I said, those boys play harder than any Woodville team I've ever seen play.
Let me ask you a question. Historically, since the school's been here, to be sitting here this late in the season, what does this mean for the program going forward? To be 8-0, sitting here highest ranked in school history, at least tied for it.
Well, one of the things that we see here is its ebbs and flows. We'll have classes who have a lot of ball players. We got 12 this year. We've got 4 in the 10th grade. And I'm hoping the success can build upon itself, and more of those kids will want to come out and play. Our rec programs can see the success we're having, and maybe that build in, because we hadn't had a seniors rec team in 2 years. So I'm hoping for the future of Appalachian and what's here. I'm hoping success breeds success, and these guys' success on the field can, for me, would be success in getting more kids on the field.
Yeah.
Being able to build depth, and like I said, 1A school, you run out of numbers before you run out of wishes, and but like I said, I'm just hoping that these pep rallies and these games and these kids being seen in the hall and a lot of these kids looking up to them, I'm hoping more kids will want to be part of that in the future. And like I said, so their success can help breed success for me as a coach looking at the future football teams.
Same kind of question, but worded a little bit different. What Coach just touched on, you guys are looked up to. I mean, the guys walking the hall, whatever, and they see you guys wearing the jerseys. And what does that mean to you to be kind of like a role model here?
It feels good to have people look up to you. And then, just watching growth in the rec teams, more people are signing up to play. A few years ago, we were 1-9, and everybody was like, "Oh, y'all just suck at football. Nobody wants to play for y'all." But as the years going on, our record's gotten better. We've got better. More people have been showing up to play. It just feels good being a leader, walking in the hallway, seeing more people come together to play football.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it feels great. Go to lunch. Got 6th grade kids in there. They're always giving me fist bumps. You can tell they're ready to play. They want to be like us one day. So, you got to be nice to them, look up to them. We always do rec games. It probably means a lot for them to see us working their rec league chains, for us to be there for them. And I just want to see Appalachian succeed. When I came in, I was in 8th grade. We went 1-9. It was Coach Neal's first year. The next year, my freshman year, we went to the playoffs. The next year, injuries got us. We didn't. Last year, went to the playoffs. And this year, we have a good chance. So, we have a great community here. Once we start winning, it gets packed.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. That game I came to was unbelievable. Coach, one more question, I'll get you out of here. We got to get moving. We're about to have some folks come in here. What do you think the keys is this week? This is a huge game. Don't get any bigger for the program and this team in particular.
Some of the keys this week, we've got to do us. We've got to be physical up front, try to match what they have. Can't let the moment get too high. Can't let it get too low.
That's right.
Just play our ball. We can't make mistakes. Turnovers against a team like what Coach Pool's got going up there, those young men, you have some mistakes, give them some turnovers, that they're going to eat you alive. So we got to control the ball, take care of the ball, avoid penalties, and just play our physical style football.
That's it. And, Coach, I appreciate you sitting in with us, and you guys as well. And, hey, man, good luck to you guys. You guys be hosting the playoff game now for sure, but this is going to be to see if it's going to be the 1 or 2 seed, correct?
Right, see if it's going to be probably Shoals, Christian, or Meek.
Shoals, Christian, or Meek. Gotcha.
Friday night, unless something crazy happens somewhere between us and Woodville, one of us will have Shoals, Christian, one of us will have Meek.
Meek, behind in. Well, Coach, good luck to you guys, and I want to thank you guys for joining us as well, and look forward to being back here next week. Thank you, guys.
All right, appreciate it.